So ladies and gentlemen, the next 6 startups that will take the stage are best of breed. They've been selected, carefully curated from a pool.
Good evening, judges. We are from MNIT Jaipur, and our project is Alpha Auto. Next slide. Actually, Alpha Auto is we provide auto booking services on call, WhatsApp. Hello. I have been introduced myself. I am Rajat Chauhan. We are from MNIT Jaipur, and our project is Alpha Auto. So, why to go outside and bargain with auto wala? We provide the service on mobile, WhatsApp and call for booking an auto. As you all know, commuters face daily problems traveling in the city. As you all know, in Jaipur there are non-standardized fares. The fares are not structured. Actually, it is unstructured. We offer 24/7 service. It makes commutator easy and affordable while maintaining quality of the service. Next slide. Customer pain point, commuter have to walk to auto stand to book an auto. So second is commuters bargain with the auto wala, and it consumes a lot of time and energy. Secondly, security issues are also there because they don't know who they are traveling with.
Hello. Yeah, our product EasyPrep.in helps schools and coaching institutes create examination papers within 60 seconds. I used to teach in a coaching institute when I was there in the college for like 3 years, and the major problem that teachers faced was to create papers. They had to, could we, the next slide? Yeah, so the major problem was to create the paper. Firstly, to find questions. Secondly, especially in North India, the institutes are both in English and Hindi. So they have to convert English questions into Hindi or vice versa. And then they have to hire an operator, format papers, type the questions down. And for a middle level in this tier 2 and tier 3 institutes, they have to check the papers manually. So what we people are doing is we are providing them with a question bank where each question is curated and reviewed by IIT rankers. Each question has analytics, basically like each question is timed, each question has a difficulty level. So we are able to provide institutes a very good feedback, a very good report base. They can create their own analytics, and for a student, in the pen and paper examination, the only feedback they get are marks and rank, wherein like how much time he took to attempt the question, what are the weak spots, those particular areas are missing. So our product is helping them out.
Good evening to every one of you. I'm Shashank Murli. I'm the co-founder and CEO of EduLib. We live in India. India is a country of examinations. We take exams day in and day out. But when was the last time we understood what went wrong in an examination? How can we improve upon it? I don't remember, and I'm certain none of you remember. And we're in the business of changing that. We're in the business of changing lives of each and every kid of this country today. We want to give that each and every kid that push that is required, and we do this through an analytics platform. It's a SaaS-based analytics platform which we sell to institutions in order to help them improve their performance per se and also their students' performances. Right? So we're in the business of introducing quality assurance in education. Quality assurance has been extensively used in various industries, but for some reason it's just not been implemented in education so far. And that's what we're trying to change, and that's what we're trying to improve. So what's the problem today? The problem today is every kid in India takes a test, he's given a certain mark, he's given a certain rank, and that's it. End of story, nothing else. He has no clue how can he improve, how can he do, what can he do better in order to improve that score, improve that rank, and so on and so forth, right? And similar with the institution, they don't know what can they do better, they don't know what can they make, what difference can they bring in with all the immense data that is being generated from each examination. So what did we do? We decided, first of all, we help both these stakeholders, that is the institution and the students, help them analyze and identify all the weaknesses and the strengths and all the problems that's going on today, right? And we just didn't want to restrict ourselves to that, and we went ahead and we tell them after each evaluation, what can they do to do better?
Thank you everyone for giving me the opportunity to present our idea in front of you. So our company Campus.com is basically a mixture of an e-commerce as well as an e-classified portal focusing on used books. So coming to the problem, which I think is very general and everyone would know, students are usually very short in cash. So instead of going for new books, what they do is they try to look for other options. Maybe go to seniors to get the books for free or maybe for some treat, or otherwise go to some second-hand booksellers. So to buy the books at minimum cost. So not just sellers, because the second-hand book industry is so decentralized, not just the students, the sellers also have a certain problem. Their problem is that because these sellers are very localized and close to different colleges, they can't exactly sell all the books which they have. There are many books which go out of circulation in certain colleges, so their books are just, the books which the sellers have are just dead inventory. So our value proposition would be that we are providing these sellers an opportunity to go national, and we're providing the students used books, in short, at very low cost. So coming to the customer segment, as told earlier, customer segment would be students studying in schools and colleges.
You want to give phones or tabs to these sellers that you have, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how much would that cost you?
Around 3,000 rupees.
3,000 rupees. What would be the average selling price of the book, a single transaction that you make for a book?
Around 400 to 500 rupees.
Say 400 to 500. You will make 5% of it.
Yeah, in the selling of the book. Advertisement is separate.
That's fine. So once you reach scale, you'll advertise. So 5% of that is 20 rupees.
So we at TravelJar, what we are basically trying to do is we are trying to capture the whole journey experience and trying to preserve memories so that our users can relive data. So what is the problem? Basically, just think about what is the last trip. It may be Goa, Mumbai, Bangalore, anywhere. So if I ask you, how can you describe me how was the journey? Or if I have to tell you that, can you tell me what all you did there, what was your experience and how was it? So what you'll just think and say, yeah, I have 100 photos, you can see that. I'm not interested in that. Next. So with so many photos, there comes so many problems also. So one of them is you cannot share so many photos to many social networks we have. You just share 100 photos, but I'll just quit after 20 photos. It's not interesting enough. And then the problem comes of syncing. Like if we are going in a group of 4, and if I have to, get all the 100 photos, I have to run behind people. Yeah, give me photos, give me photos. It takes time and it gets delayed also. Restart.
Basically, Tracking Tours is an online platform for tourists who want to go beyond the experience of tourists and experience a place from the eyes of a localite. Hearing stories, visiting places, eating at places where otherwise they wouldn't be able to under a tourist guide. And to make their experience more enriching, they are also allowed to eat and stay at the place of our localite. Now, what the problem market is facing? If you are in a new city and you are traveling with a travel agent or a tourist guide, then he'll take you to generic tourist spots and will leave you disconnected from the core city and its culture. And the worst thing is there is no easy way to get connected with the locals and their culture. So if there is a problem, there has to be a solution. The solution is Tracking Tours. Tracking Tours is a platform which connects you to the locals and make you experience the city like never before. It is a web platform where users can book unique experiences and can get connected to the locals. And the best thing, if you are not traveling, you can be a host. You can offer, eat, stay or travel anything and can earn money out of things which you love to do.
So I've been given the verdict from the jury. The team on the third place, Trekking Tours. So out of all these 4 teams, who's the winner? Take a guess. Who do you think is the winner out of the 2 teams left? IIT Jodhpur or BITS Pilani? Come on. Come on, let's hear it. Who's winning? IIT Jodhpur or BITS Pilani? So we're hearing it for Jodhpur, and the first place goes to Easy Prep. IIT Jodhpur. Very congratulations. And I'd like to invite Rajneesh and to please hand over and also a gentleman from RTCM to please take over.